Radhe Radhe to everyone. So welcome to you all. Here we are solving questions PYQs of CMI exam. So our first question for today is we have to find the domain of the function g of x defined by the following formula. So as we can see that there is t square minus 1000t. This we can take as a parabola. Okay, so if it is parabola is equals to 1000 t, so it means its lowest value will be obviously at 4x na, so 250. Okay, and when it is 4 y square equals to 4x on comparing, so your t is, when you'll take t is 500, then it takes the lowest value of minus 25 25 lakh. So and then we have 10 raised to power 1000, so it means there is no value which we cannot be taken. Okay, there is no limitations on which the values that cannot be taken, so it means it is defined for any t, for any t. Okay, it is defined for any t. So this is the answer, means all real number that can be a domain of this. Now second question, second part, B part is that g 100. So in place of x we have to put your integral will be, now it limits from 10 to 1000, then it is log of 10 t square 1000 t plus 10 raised to power 1000 dt. Now we know that a log function that increases very slowly, but very slowly. So when it is log of x, तो obviously it will increase extremely slowly, बहुत ज़्यादा slowly. Now if we'll take the interval from lower limit, that is 10 to higher limit, this, the values of t square minus 1000 t that lies in 25 2,50,000 to 0. Okay, this is our interval. I'll write again, this is, okay, this is the interval, this is lying to this interval and have no practical effect on the order of magnitude of the far larger 10 raised to power 1000. So entirely throughout throughout the interval of integration 10 to 1000, this one, let me rub this. So if I will take the entire interval 10 to 1000, okay, now so our this entire integral in this interval, this integral is very close to 1000. ठीक है, throughout this interval, इस interval के throughout this particular interval integral, ये वाली जो value है, this will be close to 1000, and log base 10 of that is extremely close. Now if I'll take log base 10 of this integral, this will be your close to 3. Okay, now this is 3 and then your limits 1000 minus 10, so this leads to 2970, and this is your answer. ठीक है. So what we did, we first taken the interval, and throughout the interval we have examined the properties of logarithms, and then experienced that what our integral can leads to. So mathematics is very majorly of thinking. How do you think about the same? So okay, now next C and D part, because because in one part they are asking that gx has the maximum possible slope, and in D part they are asking the least possible slope. So C and D questions. Now slope of G, we know that slope of G is G dash of x, which is log base 10 log base 10, this is x square minus 1000x plus 10 raised to power 1000. Now by fundamental theorem of calculus, log base 10 is increasing function. ठीक है, and we may simply discard that log base 10, again log base 10 in the front. ठीक है, and of this we can find extrema of this function on what interval? 10 to 1000. Now this particular parabola, it takes the minimum value. We have to find maximum. It takes the minimum value at its vertex. So vertex here will be 500. By symmetry of parabola, the maximum value occurs at the endpoints, obviously. By the symmetry of parabola, ठीक है, parabola is like, तो our maximum point is at the endpoints far from the vertex of the parabola. ठीक है, so that we have to take x is 1000. है, तो लीस्ट वैल्यू at 500 and maximum value is 1000. ठीक है, look, ठीक है, okay, done. Now then is our E part. These questions you can also see कि it requires your lots of thinking ability. You have to think a lot to solve such questions. Now is E. ln x, if it exists, ln x over gx. Now we know that our ln x over g of x, this goes to infinity as x tends to infinity. ठीक है, so this we know, but we have to we can show as well. So if we use L'Hopital here, L'Hopital rule, so it will be, this is 1 by x ln x differentiation, and this is g dash of x. ठीक है, ठीक है, so if we take it, हाँ, तो it will be 1 over infinity, and this is always infinity, so 0 over infinity, so it is obviously equals to 0. ठीक है, so this is the answer of this entire question. So I hope ये आपको समझ आया होगा. Thank you so much.